Hey, what's up guys? DrFeelGood here, back again with another video prescription. And today I want to address all those YouTubers out there complaining about Nintendo's copyright claim flags and stuff like that. Now, I'm pretty sure there are more than a few folks with common, or as like I would say, simple sense to know that what they're doing is indeed within their power with regard to Nintendo. They're not doing anything wrong. But I decided that I would, address these people and put things into a better perspective or in layman terms. But, people, I need y'all to chill out. Let's go ahead and just dispense with the BS. You're in the wrong. Nintendo is right. You're wrong. And this is not coming from a Nintendo fan. This is not coming from bias. This is coming from a person who has an education. Yeah, I have to break it down that simply. For someone that is well aware of how fair use works. And from someone that utilizes common sense. So, here's my first scenario. You, the person that is complaining, walk into your kitchen and I want you to reach into your refrigerator and or your pantry and take out all the ingredients you need to make yourself a nice deluxe sandwich. Just the way you want. I want you to put all the fixings on it that you can think of that you love. Okay? Let's say it takes you about 10 minutes to do this. You gotta spread your condiments on it, whether it be honey, mustard, or ketchup, whatever you want to use, mayonnaise. You gotta grab your meat or meats, your cheese, your veggies, your bread, things like that. You make this sandwich to the best of your ability. And if you want to get fancy with it, go ahead and either toast the bread, do a little deep fry, make yourself a little Monte Cristo. Just saying, make the best possible sandwich you can. Let's say it takes you 10 minutes to do this. And let's also keep in mind that this sandwich is made from groceries that you purchase with your own money, which this money used to purchase the groceries came from the job that you work every day. All right? Keep that in mind. The sandwich you're making is made from groceries you bought with your own money, made from your own job, right? Let's say I walk into your house. Let's just say, hell, I'm a stranger, right? I'm a stranger. You don't know me from a can of paint. I'll walk into your house, stroll through your living room, into your kitchen, while you have your back turned, and I take your sandwich. And I walk off and I eat it. You mean to tell me that if you were in this position, you would be okay with me eating a sandwich that was provided for completely by you? You mean to tell me that you think it's acceptable to do this? I'm not homeless. I'm not a relative. Hell, I'm not even a friend. Be real with yourself. You wouldn't like this. In fact, you would pitch a complete fit. You will blow up. You may even take out your gun. Even though I have no weapon, you may even take out your gun. All right? Another example. Let's say that you create this beautiful painting. Let's say it took you a year to paint this beautiful vista. You took time out of your day to go to this location at just the right time of day for a year straight to make this beautiful portrait, right? And the purpose of this portrait is for you to sell it. Okay, they're going to sell it. You want to sell this portrait. This is a year of your hard-earned, of your time, which is limited. Your paint supplies, your canvas, and your gas or your energy if you're using a bicycle, whatever the case may be. But your effort in traveling to this beautiful vista to make this painting, right? After a year, you finally finish with it. Now, let's say you sell it to someone for $10,000, right? You sell it. Now, if I was to take that painting, make copies of it, and sell them, let's say I made 10 copies. Now, keep in mind, this painting has your signature on it, letting people know that you made it. You worked hard for it. Let's say I took this painting of yours. After I purchased it, I made 10 copies, exact copies, and then I sold it to the customers around you, even people you know, for $5,000. Or let's not even name price. It can be the same price, $10,000. Would you feel that that was fair? Would you feel it was right for someone to take something you did, simply make a photocopy of it, and then use what you did, what took you a year, to sell? And your name is on it, and not give you a dime in return. Would you like that? Would you like for me to come in, take your stuff, sell it with your name on it, and not give you anything in return, knowing good and hell well all this work is yours? Here's why I'm bringing up these examples. You guys are using Nintendo's content to make your videos, right? And whether you use a 5-second clip or a 5-minute clip, I don't give a damn. You're using Nintendo's content. This content of Nintendo's contains their intellectual properties, whether it be their name, which is trademarked, or copyright, and their intellectual properties, such as Mario, The Legend of Zelda, Pikmin, things like that, okay? We all know how long it takes to make a game, right? You don't make one overnight. You can have the idea in your head, but someone has to put it together on paper and then run that through a computer system to code to make sure it works properly, to do research. Someone has to draw all the examples and then design them in some type of 3D program within the PC, code, and in Nintendo's case, optimize, have a console for it, some hardware in which it performs on, it can be played on, and then sell that to you, right? All right. But when they're doing this, you know copyrights cost money. You can't just make a product and put it out there and then all of a sudden just expect people to know it belongs to you and only you. Trademarks cost money. Copyrights cost money. See, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild didn't cost $10 to make. This is 5 years of hard work from Nintendo. 5 years. Millions of dollars invested in this game. Millions. And hell, I'll even throw in a third-party example. Grand Theft Auto 5 cost Rockstar over $250 million to make. $250 million for this game. Try to take their content and make money off of it. You bet your ass somebody will eventually get pissed. They poured hard-earned money into that game. And Nintendo is not some big multimedia conglomerate like Microsoft or Sony or whatever. They deal strictly with games, which means they're a frugal company. They must be careful about how they spend their money. And they've been doing that well since they've been in business over 125 years. And with regard to gaming, 30 years plus, they've been doing this quite well. We're in no position to tell them how to run their business. They've been in it the longest. and they made profit on a consistent basis more so than any other gaming company. Yeah. But they worked long and hard for this. Breath of the Wild, 5 years, millions of dollars invested. They want to make their money back and then some, right? Why should you, a gamer, no, gamers giving you too much credit. Let me just call you YouTubers, because most of you don't game. You just complain and moan about why things aren't going the way you think they should, as if you have an MBA, but you barely even have a high school diploma. But we'll move on from that. But why should they just let you do what you want to do with it and make money off of it? You know, it's funny, the one y'all complain about Nintendo copyright claims the most. Why is it that you guys so badly want to monetize videos containing Nintendo content? That's kind of ironic for an irrelevant company. Nintendo is doomed, right? Nintendo is irrelevant. So much so to you're complaining about them copyright claiming your video. It's their content. It's a law. It's a federal law. You know, once you walk into a bank, jump behind the counter, walk into the safe back there, and just grab a bag of money. It belongs to other people, right? Should be okay. Go ahead and do that. I hope you make it out alive. Because it's essentially the same thing. That is someone else's money back there. It may belong to several hundred, if not 1,000 people. You'll be stoned in the park by those people if they saw you do it. You'll be stoned before you leave the bank. That's their money. You can't take their money and make money off of it. Not legally. Not the way you just did it. But I have a solution for you guys. I have a solution for you. Why don't you do what people like Mr. T does, and even Liga Venduo? Why don't you get permission? Why don't you actually pay for licensing rights? That way, when you use their content, they won't flag you for it. Or here's even better thing you can do. Why don't you just stop monetizing videos containing their content, or stop using their content, period? Do that. See, you could talk about Nintendo without having a gameplay, right? I do it all the time. But I also have tons of videos with their gameplay in them, and I seldom get copyright claimed. But my video is still viewable to all my subs, anyone who wants to watch them. You want to know why? I'm not monetizing. So Nintendo doesn't really give a damn, because I'm not trying to make money off of them. See, you guys are trying to make money off of someone else's hard work. It doesn't work that way. That is lazy. See, real YouTube content creators, they truly create their own content from scratch. That's what they do. They don't try to live off of someone else's work. They create their own from the ground up. So, if you want to give praise to Nintendo or review their products, then hey, you know what? Create your own content, leave their content out of it, and just talk about it. Or get permission from them. Join the whitelist, whatever you call it, the Nintendo Ambassador Program, whatever. Join. Those are two easy solutions. But in my opinion, since they're an irrelevant company, according to you guys, don't talk about them. Talk about something else. Talk about Madden. Talk about NBA 2K. Talk about Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto. They're far more popular, right? You make far more money off of videos with their content than you do Nintendo's, right? I mean, I would think an irrelevant company gets you little to no views, because Irrelevant means no one cares about you, and you don't make a difference. It doesn't matter, right? That's what you guys say. But yeah, so either create your own content from scratch, develop your own style, stop using Nintendo's content, or get permission and or licensing to use their content. Very simple solutions. Now, of course, I've seen someone in the comments respond to me by saying, well, not everyone can afford that. Is that Nintendo's fault? Anyone that's been gaming for a long time will tell you, gaming is an expensive hobby. And if you want to develop a business out of YouTube, which I don't really recommend, but so be it, you want to be a big time YouTuber, guess what? Do what you have to do to get it done. It's no different than trying to be a great, celebrity or rapper, R&B singer. When you go to the studio to record your songs, you better copyright them. You better trademark your own name to where no one can use your name or your music or your masters without your permission. Otherwise, they have to pay. It's very simple, people. It's very, very simple. So stop complaining and moaning as if you are right. Here's some of you guys saying you're going to join the other YouTubers and that, and letting Nintendo know this is wrong. Then you want to use the excuse of we're doing Nintendo a favor. Nintendo didn't ask you to do this. Show me somewhere where Nintendo said, we want you YouTubers to help us push our product. They don't need your help. They've never needed your help. Nintendo is a self-sufficient company, which is rare. They can take care of themselves. You think their games sell because you guys are around helping them? Really? You think Mario Galaxy sold because you guys helped them? You think Mario Kart became popular because you guys had your YouTube channels? You think that's it? Come on now. This is Nintendo. They lead the gaming industry. Let's be honest about that. They didn't ask you for this. And then you want to say, use the excuse, well, they should appreciate the free advertising. If it's free, then stop monetizing the damn video. See, you can't say it's free advertising just because you choose to do it. If you want to claim there's free advertising, then stop trying to make money off of it. So when you make a video using Nintendo's content, I want you to click that monetized video in the off position. Click that button in the off position. It's free advertising, right? You're only here to promote Nintendo and let people know how good the games are, right? So do it for free. Otherwise, I need you to put in your application so you can get properly paid, whether it be to the ambassador program or be to Nintendo company, the Nintendo company directly. Put in your application. All right? It's that simple. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Anyone that has anything to say about this, if you're on the side of Nintendo's wrong, I have nothing to say to you, to be honest. I don't hate you, nothing against you personally, but do believe that you're full of it if you think you're in the right and Nintendo is wrong. You're full of, you think Nintendo should let you do something. They don't have to do anything. It's their stuff. Just like if I want your house, you don't have to give it to me, do you? But if I brag about your house to the neighbors and to my family and friends, does that mean you should repay me by letting me live there rent free? No. Should you give me your house so I can sell it and you be homeless, but I make money off of it? No. See, it don't sound so great, does it? But yeah, as I always say, folks, keep it gaming.